I mean, that's my idea of the patriarchy, which is a system of male dominance of society.
Well, in what sense is our society male-dominated?
I became a famous Twitch streamer, and each and every one of you believes in my dream because we're on Twitch together today! And I believe that we can go even further, even higher, even more into the blanket fort, and I think that we can do it together. Make sure that you do me good, guys, because I come in here every single day, covered in glitter, covered in sequins. It just might be you and me, but that's okay, because do you really need anyone else?
Most people in prison are men. Most people who are on the street are men. Most victims of violent crime are men. It's like, where's the dominance here precisely?
This is a bold move, Cotton. We're going to have to see how it works out. Now, I understand being salty about getting banned and having an unplanned vacation, which is exactly what Twitch does every time one of these females gets out of pocket. They just give them the weekend off and they call it a ban. But they return and they get right back to doing the behavior that led for them to get banned in the first place. And then they get too popular for doing it. And then they get banned again. And the cycle repeats itself. Unlike YouTube, from what I can tell, maybe people who are more familiar with Twitch can tell me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like Twitch really has this like 2-3 strikes and you're out policy. They just let offenders keep offending over and over and over again and with no repercussions whatsoever. I suppose if you're a big creator. Now, it is fair to say that YouTube's large creators have a second set of rules. For example, Ethan Klein can put out all the response videos about smaller creators that he wants. But for example, me, I'm told I can't do it unless I be banned. So there's obviously a double standard between creators, and even smaller creators than me probably have to be even more careful than even I do. So it is true that money does talk, but I'm not sure that blaming the viewers is the move I saw these ladies taking. Now, it's been an interesting day. We've got a big day tomorrow as the Ethan Klein, Steven Crowder debate hits the internet, which I'm sure will be full of hilarity. But for right now, we can keep memeing on the ASMR meta. Amouranth hits back at ASMR criticism after her Twitch ban. It's enormously ironic. So, prediction, she's going to make this a free speech issue. Caitlin Sigarosa has hit back at criticism that her controversial ASMR Twitch streams create creepers that are mean and plague other female creators, claiming that it's enormously ironic. Her latest Twitch ban resulted from her spicy ASMR streams, which have been subject to widespread criticism from viewers and content creators like XQC, Summit1G, and Pokimane. However, the biggest concern has been that such streams could create a flow-in effect, where creepy viewers who only want to watch that kind of content move on to other female creators on the platform and expect the same. I don't understand why this is even a question. I mean, of course this is the case, right? Of course this would happen. Amouranth refuted those claims, and now she's doubled down on her stance and slammed people who hold that view for being enormously ironic, for glossing over the issue and blaming it on things that have no basis. Wow, I can't wait for this big-brained take. I would always find it enormously ironic that the generation that fought for spicy video games don't cause an uptick in actual real-world crimes, which she agrees, instantly turn tail and succumb to a bad take like tub streams literally create creepers that plague other girl creators. Holy crap. These two things are not related in the least. In one scenario, you have creepy people that already enjoy this type of content. It's not creating them. They already exist. And when you provide that content on Twitch, they come for that content. And then, of course, they will, spread their slimy wings and go look at other female streamers. and wonder why they're not providing that type of content. I've always wondered about the think of the children and the other slap a band-aid solutions that came about. Like, why do people try to gloss over systemic issues by blaming causes that have no basis in reality? Zoomers and millennials are more alike with boomers than we thought. I'm not sure this is like the hot take that you thought it was. I'm assuming somebody else writes your tweets. I don't know. Turns out popular narratives and finger pointing flows like water. The path of least resistance. And then she links to a Wikipedia article. Everyone knows that that's the truth. People had mixed reactions. Some supported her view, insisting that creepy viewers existed long before the tub meta. Others believed it's a huge scapegoat that takes away from the real issue at hand, that the Twitch is a platform that kids use and that it's not the place for that type of content. In their view, her streams didn't give birth to the existence of creepy viewers. Right, of course. No, I don't think anyone believes that. I don't think that because the tub streams existed, creeps that weren't creeps before were created. I think that's a straw man. I don't think anybody's making that point. I think the two biggest points against this content is simply that people are concerned that people who are not the right age are consuming this type of content, and the overflow of those very same viewers going to other female streamers and demanding the same type of content. I don't think this is a difficult stretch to make, but then now they go on and blame the streamers are not to blame for creepy viewers. That's right. You, the creep, it's your fault. I mean, I understand that, if you're a creep, then you probably should be less creepy. I think that that's a reasonable thing to expect of people. But ultimately, I can't say that blaming the creeps are a good idea, since they clearly represent a large portion of your audience. The conversation regarding this type of content on Twitch came to a boiling point when they made an entirely new category specifically for tubs in May, after people found the loophole for the platform's entire guidelines. Twitch stated that while the guidelines about what they deem suggestive content, being found attractive by others is not against our rules. And Twitch will not take enforcement action against women or anyone on our service for their, quote, perceived attractiveness. I think that that's fair, of course. This is not about perceived attractiveness. Now, Amouranth and fellow streamer 39 Daphne have responded to people claiming the women participating in the trend are driving creepy viewers to other female streamers. I mean, look, all I can say is that several high-profile female streamers have come out on the record and said people are demanding this type of content from them. Those aren't my words. That is their words. There's been more than a handful of very popular clips of females saying, now I have these weirdos in my chat who want me to get in the tub. So, I mean, don't take my word for it. I mean, I believe women, right? She claimed that Twitch allowing blatant spicy content attracts a demographic that further hurts its female viewers, who already deal with rampant creeps, regardless of what we wear. She added that although they support the content, they think it belongs on other types of websites. However, 39 Daff doesn't agree. The problem of people who deliberately chat hop to be creeps in other streams lies exclusively in people who deliberately chat hop to be creeps. Fair. As a woman streamer myself, I have not noticed an uptick in these type of creeps in my chat. It's not even like I have an insane moderation team. I have literally one mod who shows up for like half of the time. Of course, maybe she hasn't. It's entirely possible that not every single streamer has been affected in this way. Just my theory. I highly doubt people who subscribe and pay for her Amouranth or IndieFox OnlyFans are the ones actively going around being mean to women. Based on what? Just a guess, right? The people doing that are the ones already on Twitch who just want to be a jerk to other women. It's because I think it's less likely that a man who is willing and monetarily supports women and supports these type of workers will go around making misogynistic comments. Are you kidding me? Of course they will. Are you joking? but blame it on the gamer bros, I guess. It's gamer bros. You know, it's gamer bros that are paying for this stuff, right? You know, there's gamer bros that are subscribing, going to your link trees and doing that. Daff also said she hasn't experienced an increase in creeps. Yeah, I'm happy for her. Of course, I'm very happy for her. And she says, thank God you said it. This entire thread is spot on. Anecdotally, there is non-spicy female streamer who is very outspoken who told me she's dealing with 100% rise in creeps since the tub meta. I asked her mod directly. He said, it went from 1 to 2 bans per stream to 2 to 4. Well, that is 100%. What do you mean? So she goes on to minimize another woman's feelings and says, it's a problem, but it's largely overblown. If anything, spicy streamers basically dive on the grenade that is offensively creepy or coomery people. But I guess make a mountain out of a molehill for a little bit of content, I guess. Isn't that what you do, dude? Like, isn't that what the exact same thing you do? She rejected the idea that streamers like herself are responsible for bringing creepy people to the platform, saying that the people who we bring on are balanced far, far, far more mild-mannered and open-minded than your average gamer bro. Again, no evidence for this. They are okay. They could be right. They could be right. But blaming gamers, I'm not sure that that's I'm not sure that that's evidence backed. What this is defending their simps. I mean, honestly, why are they on Twitch in the first place? I would assume there's some sort of gamer bro, but I don't know. I mean, ultimately, Twitch is going to have to deal with this type of content. I 100%, and by the way, if you made it this far in the video and you think I'm just hating, I 100%, and I have been so consistent. I don't hate the player. I hate the game. This is absolutely nothing personal against Indie Fox or Amouranth. Get that money. Get paid. Keep hitting every loophole. Look, we both win. I get to create content laughing at it. You make way more than me, profiting from it, and everybody wins. All right? But ultimately, this type of content is going to continue to exist on Twitch. And like I've always said, they should just have a category for spicy content. And if you are creating that type of content, you'll get moved in there. Then we'll see. You know, generally when you're in that category, you get far fewer ads. It'd be like getting a yellow video on YouTube. So then we'll see how many people are interested in doing it. Because Twitch is going to have to deal with this because advertisers don't want to be on this type of content. They don't. And you get incels out there who do exist that are spam reporting these advertisers saying, look what this is, look what this is. And then PepsiCo doesn't just say, hey, I don't want to be an Amouranth stream. They just stop advertising on Twitch altogether, which hurts the entire platform. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. Hey, also, if you haven't yet, if you're still there, there's a red subscribe button down below the video, right corner. Please do consider clicking it. I hope I've earned that today.